Thanks for watching. Today I'm going to show you how to make a gluten-free wrap. That's right, wraps. So we have flour, butter or margarine, psyllium husk, citric acid, xanthan gum, and some water. It's a really easy recipe. You don't even need an oven to do this. You can just do it on your stove top in a cast iron skillet, and it comes out really, really nice. So we're going to start with 3 cups of Frankie's all-purpose flour. Okay, so there's 1. And you can see that I'm leveling off the top. 2. And 3 cups of Frankie's all-purpose flour. I'm going to set this aside because I'm going to use it when I'm rolling out the rest of the flour. I need 3 tablespoons of margarine. I need a teaspoon of citric acid, a teaspoon of xanthan gum, and a tablespoon of psyllium husk. Yes, I know that's a lot of psyllium husk. And then we need 1 cup of water. It can be cold, it can be hot, it can be warm, just room temperature, that's fine. So we add that in. Now we're going to put it in the mixer. And we're going to combine it and mix it all up. So I can see that my mixture is just a little tiny bit on the dry side. I'm just going to add teaspoon by teaspoon of water until it reaches the consistency that I want. Okay, so as you can see, all of the mixture is done. It looks more like a dough or a pastry, which is quite nice. So I've got a silicone pad here because it makes for really easy rolling out when you're rolling out the wraps. You can see just how nice that texture is. It's smooth. It's really easy to work with. So I want to cut this into 8 even portions. So I'll cut it in half, and I'll cut those in half. And there's 4, and then I'm going to go right down the middle. Okay, and I'll just lightly ball them all. Keep the moisture in. And it's alright if some of them are smaller than others, because we're going to be cutting off pieces of material and... Okay, so here comes the flour. Lightly flour. Lightly flour. And I'm going to flour my rolling pin. And I'm going to roll this out. Set those aside because they're in the way. And on this silicone pad there's like a waffle pattern. Or a honeycomb pattern, and it really keeps the pastry from sticking, and it helps. I've also used parchment paper for this, and it's worked just as well. The parchment paper, because it's so much thinner, tends to wrinkle a little bit, whereas the silicone pad doesn't wrinkle at all. The trick when you're rolling these out is to roll them as thin as possible. Now you take your knife and you cut a nice big circle, and if you want to use a dinner plate, you can use a dinner plate or a luncheon size plate. So that is going to be used for one of the last pieces. I've preheated my skillet. It's almost hot enough. While we're waiting for it, I'm going to grab a flipper and my tea towel. is I need to put my cooked wraps on a tea towel once I pull them out. Okay, so put it off. Look at how beautiful that is. Nice and easy, smooth. And then that goes in. And while that one is cooking, I do another one. And you'll get into a really nice groove because you'll hit a certain point, you'll start rolling this out, and your wraps will start to bubble, at which point it tells you need to flip them, and then you finish off the part on the one that you're working on here. And so I wanted to show you what it looked like when I'm ready to flip it. So you can see right here, they really bubble up and perk up. And when I flip it, it only takes a moment. And I'm going to press some of the air out, and in about 5-10 seconds it's going to be done. So what's nice about this recipe is you can make wraps with it. You can make calzones, which I'm going to show you in another video. And you can make like fajitas, where you can have 2 sheets of them, and almost like a sandwich, a soft shell sandwich with cheese. So, I mean, look at these. They're just beautiful. You can freeze these. I would recommend freezing them flat in your freezer, as opposed to like curling them up. And then when you're ready, just pull them out, pop it in the microwave. I did one for my daughter this morning, and I microwaved it for about 30 seconds and then pulled it out, and it was about as pliable as this. And then you put your filling in it. So I'm going to show you exactly what you can do. And you can use them from fresh as well, but getting 9 of them, I don't know if you're going to be able to eat all 9 at once. So I have some chicken salad that I had left over from the other night. And I'm just going to take a scoop of my chicken salad. Nice and easy. Oh, look at that. That looks great. And then you fold it over. I mean, these are great at school. They're great for work. I wrap them up in a little bit of cling film or put them in some Tupperware, and they'll be good for a few hours, just as long as they're refrigerated. So, GlutenFreeFrankies.com. You can get the flour mixture, you can get the recipe, you can watch the video again. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe, and I look forward to seeing you in another video.